Don't stop me now. I'm on a roll. Lately, I've been watching people shop. This panic purchasing has got to stop. And lately, I've been rationing my wares. No more reckless abandon, I'll be counting squares. Yeah, I'll be counting squares. I made a trip to the grocery store. People lined up out the door. As decorum we ignore, caught up in a purchase war. Hey, why you gotta hoard just when I thought I'd scored? Paper aisle I'm headed toward, but I'm too late to get on board. But I got a trick up my sleeve. I learned it from Granny. A Great Depression era way to survive and tend to your fanny. When all they say is turn away, not today. Parcel your provisions if you've no bidet. And I've been watching people shop. This panic purchasing has got to stop. And I've been thinking about woods and the bears. When there's a call to nature, I'll be counting squares. Oh, and lately I've been watching people buy, fight for survival's at an all-time high. And when I think about smooth porcelain chairs, no need for coffee filters, I'll be counting squares. Oh, I got milk, I got Netflix too, all stocked up for a month or two. Got my vino, got my brew, to my office said adieu. Need a refresher course, solving it at the source. See a man about a horse, one pro tip I can't endorse. I got a trick up my sleeve, I learned it from Granny. When all they say is turn away, not today. Parcel your provisions if you've no bidet. And I've been watching people shop, prepping for when they have to check the prop. And if you seek an answer to your prayers, take note of my solution, I'll be counting squares. Oh, and lately I've been watching people shop. This panic purchasing has got to stop. And I don't mean to bore you with my affairs, but I've got this thing covered, I'll be counting squares. Oh, take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Parcel your provisions if you've no bidet. And I've been watching people shop. Our preparation was a total flop, so lately I've been rationing my wares. No more reckless abandon, I'll be counting squares. Oh, and lately I've been watching people shop, thinking about the deuce they're about to drop. And I don't mean to put on fancy airs, but I've got this thing covered, I'll be counting squares. To the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you. Take your treasure to the loo, 2 for me and a couple for you.